Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you half a heart, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby. Coming from up there to your screen. But let's do a 360, my friend. The sun is setting. We are still in Florida, Pensacola Beach, and Pensacola Beach, and we are just beautiful. But my friend, I want to make this video today because I want to give a shout out to Buzz. Buzz is I met him up in up at Moody Beach up in Maine, and for some reason, we're in Florida, and he's like in the middle of nowhere actually, like the place where I park my park the car. It's like, look at it, like we're in the middle of nowhere, and there's a parking lot, and there were two other cars when I came, and pretty much he was the only RV there, and then I saw him skateboarding. I was like, wait, is that Buzz? And it turned out to be Buzz.
Are you for real?
And then we talk a little. So let's talk about Bitcoin. The reason why I want to talk about Bitcoin is because, like he, Buzz was asking me like how am I able to sustain the life that I'm doing right now, and I said Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, because I worked my ass off and I invested in cryptocurrencies, and then or especially Bitcoin, right? And then and now I'm able to do what I'm doing right now. But I also said that I'm not dependent on cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin, to do this for the rest of my life, even though it would be great. I'm also building my personal brand, but that's not the point. He was like, yeah, everyone keep talking about it. So I've heard of Bitcoin. I've also mentioned about Ethereum. I was like, think of it as think of Bitcoin as a store of value, and think of Ethereum as the oil, kind of like, how it kind of like power everything in our economy. And he was like, I've never heard of Ethereum. I was like, wow. And then he was like, so where should I start? And he was talking about like, should I get like $500 or $1,000 into just start buying Bitcoin? And then I was like, yes, you should. I talked a little bit about inflation. And it seems like Buzz is the kind of person that's like still into cash, and I just kind of briefly described like with the way that we print money today, the inflation rate is gonna be crazy. You go to work, you receive the cash, then everything is going up, like prices are going up. So basically, you are losing your purchasing power. And he asked me, where should I start? And I was like, put in a couple of hundred, go on Coinbase. How dare you? How dare you? I don't even like Coinbase. I deleted my account from Coinbase, but I figured it's the most, efficient way for people to do it, because you gotta get your feet wet before you start into it. You gotta put money into it, kind of like buying an online course, but make sure you buy the course that actually gives you the value, rather than wasting your money and your time watching those courses. The truth will always be the truth. But anyway, I was like, start small and try to understand. He was like, other than buying the Bitcoin, what should I do? I was like, understand why it was created, because I think why it was created is much more important, and And you know, like Buzz is not the kind of person like, oh, I'm gonna get into Bitcoin so I can be rich. In my opinion, he is more interested in it because of the technology. Like, oh wow, like everything is gonna be digitized, you know. And because a lot of the people that, or some of the people in you know, people that I know that I brought into cryptocurrencies turned out to be gamblers. And it's unfortunate. So I try to keep it very basic. Start with Bitcoin, understand why it was created, and where you go from there, my friend, that is up to you. You know, like right now, I still stick to the very basic. I try not to go out of the circle because I know a lot of these projects are theories. You know, they're not actual working products. So, but when I meet people, you know, that's what I try to keep it simple. Like, start with Bitcoin, understand why it was created, and if you want to use it, if you want to buy some Bitcoin, you know, go on Coinbase. I don't have an FTX account. I do have a Binance account. I should have recommended Binance or FTX or Coinbase, because Coinbase tends to be very popular. Everyone knows it, and you know, they are in tight regulation with the SEC. So, you know, it makes more sense, because when people put money in when people buy something, you don't want them to lose money, because if they lose money, they will never trust that, like, Bitcoin again, right? So I try to keep it simple, and yeah, check out my nipple. So shout out to my friend Buzz. He is it's, you know, it's amazing just like meeting people again, because like, you know, like all of these shout out videos that I'm doing, eventually, most likely someday, me sitting on the beach, I'm probably gonna run into one of them and be like, let's get a beer. So my friend, much love wherever you are. I will see you in the next video, and much love. Tada.